everybody, and welcome to Ask Cristen. I will get started with your questions right after she leaves. You just...
Do I really?
No! Caroline Urban, co-host of Stuff Mom Never Told You, the podcast. Welcome! We're going to talk about man boobs. Last week, amid all of the infighting and the comments that was going on in response to what's the matter with boobs, there were some man boob requests. Gibbs 7E29 said, you should do a video on man boobs. And then we have Ahmed Farah. Since you already mentioned man boobs, which is quite a well-discussed subject, I myself am on the other end of the spectrum. Guys with basically no chest muscles. I know it's my fault because I don't exercise as much as I should, but as a teenager, it made me feel less masculine and bad about my body. Caroline, first of all, let's talk about the man boob issue.
Gynecomastia.
It's a clinical term for larger male breasts.
And they're really not unusual. It's nothing to be ashamed of, but it is understandable that a lot of guys, particularly young guys, maybe just hitting puberty, would be a little embarrassed about it.
Man boob or moob shaming has very much been on the rise. The article, Banish Your Man Boobs, is the second most popular story on menshealth.com.
The thing is, if you have actual gynecomastia, going to the gym isn't really going to do much.
Clinical gynecomastia, that's actually an issue with hormones rather than something that you're not doing at the gymnasium. This is why it's so common during puberty. Testosterone and estrogen, yeah, that's right guys, it's in your bodies too, start to rise, and sometimes the estrogen just directs more activity in the chest area.
It's not that you're eating too many Cheetos.
If you are eating too many Cheetos, it might have something to do with weed that you're smoking. Marijuana has been linked to gynecomastia as well as steroids, antibiotics, cancer, and AIDS medication. That's why doctors say that if you are having severe swelling, and especially if there are additional symptoms going along with it, like tenderness in the area, that you might actually want to go see your doctor and make sure that there isn't something else going on that is triggering the gynecomastia. But when it comes to just fat boobs, that's actually something else. It's called pseudogynecomastia. And those are the kinds of things where lifestyle changes would probably have a big difference, where you look at your diet, look at your exercise, pay attention to how much soy you're consuming. Especially for vegetarian and vegan diets, someone who's consuming like a lot of tofu and a lot of soy products, that is actually gonna send your estrogen up. This is also a concern for women's bodies as well. We don't want too much estrogen raging throughout our bodies because it's linked to breast cancer.
Every chest is different.
Every chest is different. Because on the reverse of that, we have Ahmed's question of what about someone who has no chest definition whatsoever? This hyper-masculinized, hyper-muscular image of the ripped Ryan Gosling with the crazy six-pack and pecs and just is an image that is being like peddled to boys all the time in the same way that women often talk about being bombarded with images of perfect femininity.
Nobody's perfect, and especially if we're using the definition of perfect that is Ryan Gosling or that is a Victoria's Secret model. Nobody is that except those people, and they are paid to look that way.
What's the matter with man boobs?
People think like, this is abnormal for me. I'm a guy. I'm supposed to have a completely flat chest.
The matter with having man boobs is that you might be considered feminine. If you're having problems with them, you can go to a doctor, you can check out your diet, you can do some exercise, but also just accept that genetics happen and hormones happen. Stop boob shaming all around.
Like we say in the podcast, be kind to yourself.
Well, Caroline, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me. And now we want to hear from you out there. What do you guys think about man boobs? Is it something that you struggle with? Do you feel shamed by your body? Is it something that you've overcome and can maybe help other people figure out how to deal with?
And ladies too, is this something that you consider as well in a dating partner, whether or not he has man boobs? So leave your best breast comments below. Everyone have a happy holidays. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Hey everybody, one last piece of advice. You should totally go check out Animals with Low Self-Esteem after you're done watching this video, because I'm making my voiceover debut as a very cute, very glum South African penguin. So I'm sure there's a link floating around my head here somewhere. So click on it, go check it out. It's a lot of fun.